Hey guys, welcome back to Me Being Cheap Better Living, where we have better living through goal setting, accountability, and positive support and encouragement. If you have not done so already, please consider subscribing, liking this video, commenting, and sharing. I am trying to grow this channel, and it is a very tiny channel right now, so any support or love that you can give to me would definitely be helpful. All right, so here I am being accountable. And I guess you could say not accountable. This past week, there was a lot of us, myself, my husband, my friend, a lot of us were just having a total lack of energy. And it was some evenings I felt like just standing up, I was going to fall over. And I could blame it on the heat. We've been in triple digits, but honestly had not been doing a whole lot out in the heat. Anyway, because when I do the running, it's in the morning when it's not too hot. Anyway, so we did walk on, we ended up walking, I think it was on Wednesday. And then we just skipped. We skipped Friday because we were both really, really tired. So it is Saturday morning. It is Saturday, July 23rd, and we did 6.7 miles. So Saturdays we usually do our long run, and we maintained a steady pace, pretty good pace. So I feel good about that, and I'm guessing we just needed the extra sleep, extra rest. I have no idea what was going on because everybody was just really, really tired. So, yeah, making progress there. And so the plan is to stay on track this coming week with the Monday, Wednesday, Friday runs, but we'll see. We may have to adjust the schedule according to our other schedules, what we have going on, and possibly the weather. I think I saw a rumor that we're actually going to get some rain at some point next week, and it is desperately needed. Oh my goodness, it is needed. It is so dry here. All right, so tell me about your goals. What are you making progress towards? Do you have any barriers? So let's hear about that. You can leave that in the comments down below the video. And then some other progress that I've made on some other projects I have been working on. It's getting ready to go into canning season, and I honestly don't know if I'm going to have very much in my garden this year or not. But my canning organization really needed some attention, and I had a large shelf that I had a lot of canned goods on, things that I had canned, and the shelf, each shelf holds about 100 jars. It's like 10 this way, 10 this way, so about 100. The problem is you couldn't really get to the stuff in the back, and then you really need to rotate and put the newest stuff in the back, use the other stuff. Anyway, it was really hard to do with that sort of setup because I had that shelf like in a closet. So I moved that shelf out so I could load the new stuff from the back and then pull the stuff that I'm using from the front. So that was a major undertaking because that shelf was huge. There was a lot of canning jars on it. They all had to be unloaded. The shelf had to be disassembled to get out of the closet and so forth. So I'm glad to say that all my canning supplies, my jars that are already full, have been reassembled in proper order. I've got my empty jars all in one area. So I am ready to go for canning season. So I feel good about that. I've got one other thing I need to do. One of the pieces to a machine that I use to grind up tomatoes. It removes the seeds and the skins. I need to order a part for that machine because that broke. So anyway, I've got that on my list to do, and then I will be ready to hit canning season. Speaking of canning, and that is a hobby, so whenever I can, it's relaxing, but it's also one of those things that's a benefit too. So I mean, you get to see going from, yeah, I started this plant as a, from a seed, and I grew it, nurtured it in the garden, and now I get to harvest it, and then I get to can it, and we can eat on it through the year, and I know where the food came from and so forth. So, and then there's also the financial benefit of not having to buy the food from the store. So I do enjoy canning. When there is a lot of it, it does become a chore. It becomes overwhelming. I am also trying to clean out some freezers, and we had bought some corned beef when it was on sale. So I have those corned beefs and I need to get those canned up. So I'm going to do that. So the goal is to start cleaning out the freezer. So I'm making progress on that and working on my hobby, which is canning. And then I have an acquaintance. Actually, there's a couple of people in town that wanted some canning lessons. So I've got somebody coming over tonight, and I'm going to start teaching them the basics of canning. So yay, making progress. Okay, so today's topic. We'll go ahead and move into that. Do you need professional help with some of these goals? And the short answer is maybe. So sometimes you can work through some barriers that you may have, and sometimes you can't. And sometimes you can get advice from people that are knowledgeable about the subject, and then sometimes you truly need professional help. So I'm just going to throw a couple of examples out there. So let's say that you've got some financial difficulties, and you may or may not understand the concept of budgeting. You could probably watch some videos on it, but if at the end you're still not able to figure out what it is that you need to do, you may benefit from consulting a professional and have them sit down with you one-on-one to work through a budget. Likewise, let's say that you're struggling to maintain a clean house, and let's say that it's not just a messy house, but let's say it's a hoarding situation, and that can have some ties into mental health, and sometimes there's some issues that need to be worked through before you're actually able to maintain a clean house. So you could come in and invite your friends and families. You guys have all seen that hoarder show. You can invite your neighbors or whatever and get it all cleaned up. But if you don't address the issues that led to that to begin with, then the situation just repeats itself. So by just cleaning it up, it can just be like a band-aid on the problem or a temporary fix. But to maintain, you may need professional help. So let's say weight loss. That seems to be everybody's goal. Maybe you want to lose weight, and so you're trying to exercise, you're trying to watch what you eat, but maybe it's just not working. You're not doing the right combination. It might be time to go see a weight loss specialist, a doctor that specializes in that. I know some people who have needed surgical intervention. They've been successful with that, and once they had a surgery, they were able to maintain. So honestly, it really depends on your situation. But they do say that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. So I would say if you're doing the same thing over again, you're not making any progress to your goals, maybe you need to reevaluate the situation, and maybe you do need some professional help, at least for a short time, to get you on the right track. So, and nothing wrong with getting professional help. I mean, there's, maybe you have a goal that you want your house cleaned before you're having a baby shower, and you've got a lot of people and you just don't have enough time. Nothing wrong with hiring somebody to come clean your house. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. So sometimes, yes, you need professional help. You don't have to do it all yourself. So just throwing that out there. All right. Have a fantastic day. Go out there, make some progress on your goals. I've got a list started of some things I need to work on today. It's the weekend, so I'm trying to knock out some extra chores. Getting ready to go look at a house that has some bees in it. Possibly see if we could trap the bees. Maybe, we'll see. I'd made no promises to the people because I'm not equipped to do a tear out, so we'll see. Might be trapping some bees, so I might have some bees here at the house in a month or so. All right, have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching.